Today, we're going to be taking on Danganronpa New World Order Chapter 1, Class Trial. We're going to figure out who murdered Magnus and then execute their ass. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I think I'm going to go till the intermission. And then, well, I'll do the whole trial in one sitting, but I'm going to post the episodes by first half and second half if there's an intermission in between. So right now, I have no theories on who could have done this. So I guess we'll see. Occasionally, I'd become dimly aware of the whirring sound of the elevator as we were plunged deeper and deeper into the bowels of the school. Our prison. When we stepped in, it was as if the reality of our situation had dawned on us all over again. And now, nobody dared to even speak. All it would take is one mistake, one successful misdirection, and everything that has happened up until now would have been for naught. No sooner had I thought that. Elevator go brrr. A whirring sound snapped me out of my solemn reverie. The door swung open, and we obediently stepped out. Welcome to Judge Kilmore's specially designed courtroom. Please, make yourselves at home. Come on, people. What happened to all that pep you had from before? Hey, Dash. Now's not the time to go AFK. We all need to be here for the next team fight. Just kidding. Only I need to be there. Zeke, you shut up. But you get what I mean. So this is what it's come to. We've fallen so low that Zeke has become the voice of motivation. Well, I was more than happy to speak, but it hardly seemed prudent given the circumstances. Why exactly wasn't it prudent? What I plan to say, of course, there's a time and place for everything, including the things that are more candid. Yes. So, is everyone prepared for the trial? That is, none of us need to go to the bathrooms? She glanced briefly at Miyu. Or, dispose of any excess oil? Scanning. It is most kind of you to consider my needs, Grace. But you have my assurances. I can take care of myself this trial. Grace, my dear, are you quite all right? Why are you asking? If I didn't know any better, I'd presume that this place reminds you of somewhere else. Somewhere even less pleasant. That is... But enough, ladies and gentlemen. We have more pressing matters to deal with right now. My shoelaces appear to be untied. He bent over, muttering something about an arch nemesis. Yup, we're doomed. But at least most of us are talking again. A definite sign of progress, wouldn't you agree? Mona, I can understand, but Natalia? Yeah, Natalia has been quite quiet. Has been really quiet lately. So I wasn't just imagining things during the investigation. She's definitely acting out of character. I wonder if she knows more than she's letting on. Ahem! Kilmore, when did you arrive on the scene? I never left! Damn, I'm not really used to being ignored. Perhaps I need a little more presence. I think I prefer the previous model. Whether I change is completely up to you. Make sure you behave like good little world candidates, and I think you'll find the trial to be a breeze. Well? Chop chop, daylight's burning. Not that you could tell down here. Boop 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 boop. Whenever you're ready, make sure you stand behind the podium with your name on it. Come on, don't be shy. With a slight shuffle of activity, everyone obliged. Even now, I could hardly believe what had just happened. Magnus is dead. No, not just dead. Murdered. And this killer is someone standing in this very room. No, I cannot believe it. I refuse to believe it. Yet, all that I was faced with was this inescapable truth. So, with only one way out, it was thus that this life and death trial, billowing with hope and despair, finally begins. Okay. Error? More gold needed for this upgrade, okay. No. Shall I enable main difficulty? Yes. Confirming. Welcome to hell. This is gonna be such a mistake. There's no turning back now. Great. Oh god. Alright, class trials in session. Alright, let's find out who killed Magnus. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Pooh-hoo-hoo. Oh, how I've missed this feeling. Idiot, just get on with it, will you? Pooh-hoo-hoo. You're feisty, I'll give you that. Let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial rules. As you all know, the Blackened is hiding among you. If you guys find him, then he alone will be punished. Him. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the Blackened. And that person will earn the right to leave this school. Are my auditory processes malfunctioning? It sounded as though you just identified the culprit as a male. Ah, I just knew the culprit wouldn't be female. Call her delightfully devilish haunch, if you will. With a little bit of personal experience thrown in. Personal experience? I did that on purpose, to test your keen sense of observation. Congratulations. Really? Sound more like you reused your voice clips from the last King League game. Why, you? Are you accusing me of cost-cutting? I'll have you know that we're running on a very high budget. It's practically a blank check. You're not fooling anyone with that diatribe, you know. Okay. You win that round. Sheesh! But the war's only just begun. So do you guys plan to start anytime soon, or what? I don't have all day, you know. I mean, I gotta, kill Monami. And yes, the killer could be male, female, or anything in between. I don't judge. Do you really think I'd narrow it down for you like that? I like you all, but not that much. Ah, drat. It would have been nice to get a freebie on the side. Freebie. Hey guys, what should we talk about first? Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Hey, stop sidetracking me. My sincerest apologies, comrade. It just slipped out. Anyway, I submit that we start by outlining the basic facts of the case. We can then see where we go from there. Well, Albay, you're much more dependable than you seem, Paris. Huh? Hey, what do you mean that I seem? I may have my moments, but I'm still the ultimate lawyer. If it pleases the court, that concludes my submissions. Submission. Allow me to lend my voice to Pierce's suggestion. Let us start by putting all the basic facts forward. It's a staple of teaching to ensure that my students understand everything after all. Oh, is that how you view us? Well... It's okay. A platonic relationship is the best relationship, comrade. Start the game already. Yes, let us proceed at once. I suppose we don't really have a choice, do we? I'll go ahead and read the tutorial and I'll skip through it. Okay. It's basically, I have to memorize these bullets. Kill more files, shot put ball, secret passage. Got it, okay. And then I have to listen to the argument first. It's time for us to start our submissions. We know that Magnus was killed in the library. Okay, that's right. He died from blunt force trauma when he was struck in the back of the head. Yep, that's right. So for blunt force trauma, I wonder what that means. It means he was hit in the back of the head by blunt force, by blunt object. I could golf. But excuse me. Sorry. Okay, and on top of that, wait, no, that's not right. That's not right at all. No, because he died at 11:59 a.m. exactly. Right. So we can use a kill more file on that. Fortunately, you have to wait. Alright. That's right. Yeah, just making sure these are all right. So Pierce seems legit. Virginia, I don't know about you. Elisa, I don't know about you either. I'm sus of you always, but, you know, it's all good. Okay, so I can click on the words. Alright. Okay, Dash, you're about to get exposed. There we go. Okay. And then we pick kill more file number 1. Okay. No, that's wrong! Ah, sir. Was the testimony not to your liking? I'm afraid not, Dash. What you just said blatantly contradicts the facts. After all, the Killmore file specifically states a time of death down to the minute. What? Give me a second. With a flourish, Dash pulled out his file. Ah, right you are. My apologies. I wasn't able to check the file properly because of my physical and mental state earlier. Speaking of which... Could we perhaps finish the trial relatively soon? Haven't had my coffee yet. Hang in there, Dash. It'll be over before you know it. Hey, that's my line. So you're saying you didn't know about the specific time of death because you didn't check the file properly? And then no one bothered to update you on it because it was assumed knowledge? I hate it when that happens. I'd have thought that the time interval would have been more appropriate. 11 to 12 seemed more natural at the time. Getting a strange feeling of deja vu. I don't get it. Okay, R. Hey, Gilmore, what's the deal with the oddly specific time of death? It's a secret. Which means it's important. Let us not ignore the elephant in the room any longer. We can learn a lot from the time of death. You just need to compare it with one other piece of evidence. One other piece of evidence. Well, it's more of a compilation. Piece of evidence is more like a compilation. Okay. Make your choice. Oh, okay, this is where we pick out evidence from the entire list. Okay. So what was it? Further proves this. God. Is it the rooms with clocks? No. Every door. Okay. Might be that. Let's see here. You can learn a lot from the time of death. You just need to compare it with one other piece of evidence. Well, it's more of a compilation. Order of who arrived at the scene? You're talking about the time that passed between Magnus's death and the discovery of the body, aren't you? No, don't say it. Of course you are. Incredible. Yes, all in all, the killer had a mere 2 minutes to flee the scene after killing the victim. A most peculiar conundrum, wouldn't you agree? In other words, the mentioned people are highly suspicious. Who was on duty at the time? I have no clue. I know Sigmund was. And to be honest, Sigmund is my person that's sus. Pierce and Mona had the trophy room and infirmary. Then there was Zeke, who is in the game room, and Hunt, who is tasked with searching the servants' quarters. And of course, okay, yeah. Wow, that's an astonishing memory. Did you ever consider becoming a secretary? But of course, I'm not finished. Let's see. At 11 a.m., Levitico was in charge of the dining hall, while Hunt was right next door in the kitchen, with Florence watching on from the pantry. Meanwhile, Natalia searched the sitting room with Grace right next door in the lounge, who was herself next to Pierce in the game room. Now it's for 10:30 a.m. Thank you, sir. As far as serving sizes go, I do believe that was more than generous. Quite right. Now, you can't see it on Mona's floor plan since it only covers the first floor. But the laboratory, trophy room, and infirmary are all adjacent to each other. So to preempt any baseless accusations, Pierce had a wonderful suggestion. My learned friend speaks most flattering words. Yes, we decided to keep our doors open so we can monitor each other. At my behest, of course. I must say, Pierce, first the investigation, now this. You're really fond of the monitoring business, aren't you? These idiots can tell you I had nothing to hide. So you can stop looking at me. Did any of you three see anything strange or suspicious while you were searching the first floor? Anything at all? You mean other than Pierce behaving like a complete... You promised not to tell anyone! Your Honor, please check this from the record. Huh? What's going on? Sorry, I tuned out on account of how boring this whole thing is right now. This trial will be the death of me. Wait, so what? Why? Because of the killer? No! Are you trying to lead me into confessing? Groot. Good answer. Allow me to summarize what just happened. We learned that Sigmund, Mona, and Pierce have alibis for their search designations from 11:30 to 12. Well... I figured it out. What if Magnus was attacked beforehand? Then he died slowly over the time from his injuries. There's already precedent for this from the last killing game with the tranquilizer dots. Surely, an equally revolutionary mechanism is at play here. While I agree with that at face value, it seems a hidden mechanic was at play here. I do not think it affected the cause of death. Are you not inclined to agree, Florence? Right you are. Those are some pretty considerable injuries. Indeed. Dying slowly from such severe blunt force trauma? I don't think so. If you saw the state his skull was left in after the attack, you know he died an instant death. He died instantly? He died instantly? And you're certain about this, comrade? Even if we were to entertain the possibility that he was still alive after the initial attack, the effect on his time of death would have been negligible. I doubt he would have lived for longer than an additional minute, maybe two. Which, if true, leads us into the most sticky of situations. Huh. Everyone, please listen. A thought just occurred to me. What if the crime happened at a completely different time? Just like Hunt asserts. Miyu, are you sure you've been properly tending to your circuits? I mean, such a notion just seems completely outlandish. I have you know that my circuits are in perfect working order there, thank you very much. So please, just hear me out. I guess we're going to hear the tutorial. Okay, so what this is basically I have to hear this argument first. And then I have to choose between logic and emotion. So basically talking about the clocks changing, okay. No, it's definitely gotta be logic. There's nothing about an internal body clock. Would have been difficult. Because there are multiple clocks in multiple rooms. While it's true that the killer could have distorted our perception of time, it would have been very difficult to do in the circumstances. They'd need to alter every single clock in the mansion. One unaltered clock and would have destroyed their whole plan. I concede that it would have been difficult, but surely such a possibility is more believable than the crime taking place in just 2 minutes? Unless you have something that suggests the clocks couldn't have been tampered with around the time of the crime. Actually, Miyu, I have just the thing. If you consider the conditions of the search duty at the time, this piece of evidence proves that it was impossible to manipulate the clocks. It has to be Leviticus testimony, right? Or could it be this? No. It has to be Leviticus testimony. What? Ah, crap. It's not that then? It's not the empty roll of tape. Shows it's impossible to manipulate the clocks. Rooms with clocks, maybe? Or is it floor plans? No, rooms with clocks. Allow me to cut through those words. That was some impressive logic there, Mew. Especially for a robot. But unfortunately, it wasn't quite decisive. I see. My logical reasoning drive is prepared to receive your rebuttal. Levitica? You know how we were discussing the locations of the clocks earlier when we were investigating? Could you repeat them for everyone, please? Hope that didn't come across as too bossy. It would be my pleasure. On behalf of the Whispers, I convey to you the following. The game room, lounge, servants' quarters, dining hall, library, reception, were each graced with the presence of a clock. Now, an important fact to note is, excluding the library, at least 2 of these rooms were being searched from 11 to 11:30, and again from 11:30 to 12. We all know what this means. Since 2 or more rooms were being searched, even if one of the searchers was the killer, it would still be impossible to change the clock in the other person's room. Assuming that neither person left their room at any time. I didn't neglect my duties, of course. I had no reason to leave. And neither did I. Right, and as long as these claims hold, it would have been impossible to throw off our perception of time by changing the clocks. I see. Perhaps I was a bit hasty in raising the possibility of a time manipulation mechanic. No, you're fine, Mew. After all, these trials only work if they are based on a full consideration of every possibility. It was also perfectly valid to say that a manipulation mechanic would have been more likely than a murder committed in a mere 2 minutes. But now that Mew's theory has been invalidated, such a conclusion now seems inescapable. So where does this get us exactly? Up shit creek without a paddle. Wait. Magnus talked about... Because you could access the mansion at nighttime, right? What if somebody changed all the clocks before then? Well, during nighttime. Instead of like an hour back, gave them time to escape. So they still died at 11:59, but the clocks were set up to where it would look like the body was discovered at 12:01. Like if they set it nearly an hour back. I mean, very good, sir. I don't know. That seems like a good theory to me. But that means Natalia could be the murderer. To the contrary. It narrows down our suspect pool quite considerably. No, not at all. Oh? Who might you be talking about, I wonder? Zeke, I hate to be the breaker of bad news, but she's talking about the mansion people. Specifically, you and Hunt. Ah. But why us two in particular? With only 2 minutes to work with before the alarm was raised, it pretty much has to be one of the people in the mansion but at the time of the crime. And if you discount the people on the first floor, as well as Magnus himself... You don't really think I killed Comrade Magnus, do you? Besides, Zeke is clearly the most suspicious of us two. He even admitted to killing Magnus in his testimony. Jeez, Hans, I was being sarcastic. Just get... You're not helping things, Zeke. We're sorry, Hans. But since this is a trial, we have to follow the facts. Oh, whoops. It's only reasonable that hard evidence can't be dispelled by belief alone. So if you want us to trust in what you say, then prove it. To say I feel uneasy about this would be a gross understatement. Something just seems wrong. Very wrong. And is it just me? Or has Natalia been silent this whole time? Yeah. And Tally's a little sus to me. Everyone, you have to understand. I would never hurt a fellow comrade. It goes against the spirit of the revolution. Yeah, what Hunt said. I'm not the killer. No, never again. Mass panic debates. You know what, screw it, I'm not gonna read the tutorial. Okay, floor plans, library door, Kilmore file 1. Okay, neither of the culprit, okay. Alright. Alright, I can never hurt him, besides that. I stay in the game room the entire time, didn't even have direct access. No, that's not true. What? Oh, wait. I have to wait. Wait, what has a long wind-up time? Zeke was in the game room. You could have taken the passage there, to Magnus. But also, whoops. Hunt had access to the vent, but the vent's too small. I don't know. I saw the arguments and I have to go with Hunt's. What contradicts Hunt's statement? It's the floor plans, right? I hear it. V counter. Hunt, did you just say you didn't have easy access to the crime scene? Yes, because it's true. I would have needed to pass through several rooms to get to the library. That's where you're wrong. Yeah, okay, exactly what I thought. But the vent's too small because, like, when Pierce went through it, he said he could barely fit. And if you see Hunt's size, Hunt is much bigger than Pierce. Right. I don't know. I need to stop talking for a little bit. I'll comment on stuff as I think about it. Segments. Now is not the time to start berating Hunt on his search. This is Danganronpa. There's no such thing as mystery tropes anymore. Is there? Well, I suppose it didn't really say on the first draft. But the orientation is like so. The north side is the actual north side, and so on. Okay. So, up is north. Okay, so it's just like the compass. Okay. Levitica, no. He didn't use the vents. I'm not saying he's not the culprit, but he did not use the vents. Plus, I think the clocks could have been set like an hour back, to where they timed it perfectly, to where it looked like the murder took 2 minutes. And even though he dies instantly, or better yet, I don't know. Wait. From 11 to 11:30, what rooms were being searched? Howdy, right there! What's this? A split opinion? Wait, what? Okay. Is this a Scrum debate from V3? More phenomenal! Like, hey, you care about our safety? Okay, I'm not sure how this is gonna work, so I'm gonna read the tutorial. Okay, so I just decided to skip this because it was way too confusing. It's very ambiguous and it just was a lot of time wasted. But basically, we're going to be using something to prove Hunt's innocence now. Oh, what the fuck, Blaze? Okay, so I'm thinking it's because the vents, the state of the vents, right here, were just big enough for Pierce to fit through. Relatively small, and Hunt's like super big, so I'm gonna go with that. Oh shit, I was right. Well, bend me over and fuck me silly. I was right. There we go. There we go. Okay, logic's going through. You flatter me with your words, comrade. It's pretty rare to meet people who know how to build properly. Looks like you got me, Hunt. Is that a confession? Ah, I knew it. Ah, but just hold on just a second, everyone. Hunt might not have been able to use the vents. But the vents weren't the only way out of the room. Okay. What? You mean to say I could still be the culprit? Ordinarily, yes. But definitely not in this case. Why? That's why I know you're innocent for sure. You really shouldn't play my feelings like that. There's something unique about this means of escape, you see. After all, coincide with the search designation of this person. Wait. No. There's a secret passage that connected the game room and the library. It's this bastard. You're the only one, Zeke! Lel. You know, I thought it was weird that you conceded to Hunt so quickly. After all, it still would have been possible for him to commit the crime, had he used the secret passage. And fortunately, in your case, that was a sort of caveat that you simply didn't want to bring up. After all, the secret passage opened up into the game room. And remind me, who had search duty there at the time? Oh! I don't think Zeke's the killer, though. Yeah. No, he's not. Pause. I was too busy getting cozy in front of a fire to go off making plays around the map. We have his testimony, right? Warming myself in front of an open fire. Chestnuts are roasting on an open fire. Zeke's nuts are roasting on an open fire. Then skewered with a shish kebab. Mona can back you up. Or are you hiding? I had to use the bathroom during my designation. That's why I bumped into Zeke. He was sitting in front of the fireplace when I walked in. So he wasn't lying about the fire. Seriously, what idiot designed that mansion? There wasn't even a single bathroom on the first floor. So she did leave her post. That explains her reaction from earlier. When did this happen? I'd say around 11:40. That's when I left the infirmary to go to the bathroom. I spent no longer than about 5 minutes in the bathroom. Zeke made a point of talking to me the whole time. We discussed some trivial matters before I went back on my way. If it was that trivial, does it mean I can tell everyone? She gonna fucking kill you, Zeke. You're just begging to get shots, aren't you? Yes. Shoot him in the dick. Mona, my dear. That seems like a pretty crucial testimony. Why on earth would you withhold it? It's not like it's a proper alibi. Magnus was killed at 11:59, was he not? So I can't vouch for what Zeke did during the actual time of the murder. That's true. Fair enough. But you never know. Sometimes even the most meaningless of details can be case-breaking. That's how any good mystery is written. So in the end, we learned absolutely shit all from this. We're right back to where we started. Coffee withdrawals kicking in again, Dash? That might be part of it. The Whispers counsel caution. This humble flock has been brought to the precipice by purgatory itself. And you're saying this on behalf of which god exactly? If I were to presume, I'd say one hailing from an Abrahamic faith. One that endowed all humans with the capacity to reason and use logic. Allow me to convey their benevolence as thus. The walls of the secret passage are paper thin. Moreover, the floorboards creak with the most ghastly noises when you even so much as tiptoe over them. Yes, you told me about those details after you got out of the secret passage. But in my haste, I neglected to consider one important fact. Or rather, I willfully failed to account for it because it didn't seem important at the time. I'm of course talking about the pathing of the secret passage. The pathing? Can you show us the plans? But of course. Okay. You can see the passage is built to the thick walls of the mansion. Right there. Yep, okay. Bam. Wait. Okay, it goes around. That's the pathing, right? Follows the outside wall around like so. Still can't tell if you're trying to help me or not. Someone else here can. Whether you're innocent or not. What? You're in the cafe. I don't know where the fuck you were. Wait. Miu was resting in trees, right? Under trees, right? She was outside the mansion, right? Oh, that's it. Nice. It can only be you. Me. Yes, you. Her. Wait, her? But why do you wish to cross-examine the robot, dear sir? Cross-examine? Robot? I mean, animals can understand, but robots? So you did know that Miu was a robot all along. Miu's a robot? Oh my god. Who else did you think Sigmund was talking about? I hope y'all don't plan to pick on her again. No, of course not. This is absolutely essential. Are you okay with it, Miu? I mean, you were sitting under trees because you had an affinity for trees. We just wish to confirm what you saw or heard at the time of the crime. No, since you're on the north side of the mansion. Scanning. Affirmative. Engaging memory recall module. I mean, cross-examination. I don't get this yet. Miu's observations. After the meeting at the cafeteria, head straight to the mansion. I've been growing increasingly fond of trees lately. Okay, that matches. Ascertain the quality of the flora in the vicinity of the mansion. Pleasantly surprised to find that the trees were amazingly well kept. Found the perfect tree mere meters away from the north side of the mansion. And placed yourself under it. Heard nothing suspicious the entire time. Don't think you saw anything suspicious. Okay. Didn't move the entire time. You rushed to the library. What? I'm thinking this. I see! Yeah, because no one could have used it if she didn't see anything. No one could have possibly used the secret passage. Okay, so secret passage is just out. So, clearly the vent had to be used somehow. Yeah. Kurt? Okay, yeah, you are being a little ungrateful. Excuse me. Wait, it's not what you mean. Miu is at the mansion too. Yeah, that's true. Up to testing all possibilities. Or is it only okay when there are possibilities you can all agree with? What? We're all in this together. As I drop news in my text, nothing. Nice. Ever heard of the Legend 27? Okay, yeah. Yeah, as I said, I don't think it's any of them. As I said before, the clocks may have been like changed at nighttime. Wait. Wasn't Eden's testimony No, their testimony worked then. Why didn't her seance work this time? It's because she murdered them and she didn't actually access them. It could have been Eden. Okay, why Mew's not the killer? Oh, wait. What was Grace's testimony again? So if there's a contradiction, Grace's testimony would be used. Use the murder weapon. Didn't know about the existence of the secret passage until after the crime. The events would have been difficult for me to use. I was outside the whole time, so I'm innocent. And that concludes my main testimony. Please act with haste. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep this up. Support or contradict her on. I don't think so. Wait. So the murder weapon, that was accessible to everybody. No? What about the existence of the secret passages until after the crime? And difficult for me to use. I think that's right. What? I don't get this. Oh wait, I gotta use the bullets. Okay. Challenging with a shot put ball. So after the crimes, that was Grace's testimony. Or the floor plans. Might as well have been difficult for me to use. Fourthly, I was outside the whole time, so I'm innocent. You cleaning? No? What the hell? To use the murder weapon, maybe it's firm. Wait, why? Not Grace's testimony. Shot put ball? Oh my god. Grace's testimony then? That's it? I don't get it. What does that have to... What is that... How does that prove that she's innocent? Yeah, I don't get it either. Carry the books back so slowly. One in each hand. What? Okay, what the hell? Using grip strength? I didn't even think about that. Oh. Yeah, we would've. From what we know about the case, only people in direct vicinity of the mansion are suspicious. It's mere 2 minutes past. Okay. And then, nobody. That means none of them are the killer. Really? Yeah, the only suspicious room, the secret passage connected directly to it, you know. Moreover, what reason would he have to not use the secret passage? If you're going to be suspected anyway, then you might as well reap the benefits, right? Right. Sounds like Zeke. But I don't think it's Zeke. Careers. Shit's fucked. It doesn't need protesting. Yeah, I agree. There's nobody saying anything. Okay. Was I wrong this whole time? Natalia, speak up. I was worried for a second. Here I was dreaming about electric sheep. Electric sheep, I tell ya. So imagine my mild annoyance while I woke up to the sound of rousing chatter. But boy, this was worth it. Boo 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 boo. Oh my god. No, we aren't. Zeke's not the killer. Objection! Huh? Your Honor, the defense counsel needs more time to, Not going to cut it. Now! Wait, what? Wait, the trial can't be over already. No way. Natalia hasn't even spoken this whole time. This is where Natalia is going to speak. Oh, okay. Logic dive. What? What's this? Okay, time to go over the case with a fine-tooth comb. Logic so far has been deeply self-contradictory. Over... Yeah. I know it's a stretch, but it's possible for someone else to commit the crime. Yeah, I agree with that. What if we're still being misled by the true killer? No, that's definitely what happened. If so, I need to think through the entire body of evidence. I'm telling you, it's the clocks. The library door. That's also... Oh, it's one of these two. I think they're going to say the library door because that hasn't actually been used yet. Nope. Okay. So it was the rubber clocks. What? There could be a shot put. What? I'm so confused. It has flown completely under the radar. The small length of tape? Why? I mean, that's true. No one's brought out the tape yet. Even if they wanted to, the opportunity never really presented itself. Right? Which property of the tape could have been useful for the culprit? It's sticky. It's gotta be it's sticky, right? Tape can hold objects in place, yeah. Stickiness alone wouldn't have been enough. Relate to. Could it be the examination results? No, okay. I didn't think it was it, but none of those make sense to me. Maybe the state, no. Let's talk about the objects. Wait. Trinkets, trash, junk. The tape. The tape and tape roll was something that they could have used for the murder because that was like a trinket. First the chocolate ball. Limited edition prototype invention. Right. Yeah. Have enabled the tape to be used in the crime. Temporary adhesion and high carry strength, maybe. Yeah. Okay. The tape's hidden properties were used to disguise the true time of the crime. So I was right. Shocking realization. Shake the very foundations of this case. Okay. True nature of the tape. Okay, that's what I've been saying. Yeah. Probably directly underneath something. Because that's something. I should know what it is. What was the shot put propped under? Was it the handrail? The shot put rolled down towards the victim. And towards the floor, right? Body was found next to the handrail, not beneath it. Oh my god. What? What? Hold up. I'll restart sickly. Okay, can we just move on? Okay. Stairs. Beneath this, or shot put propped under. A chandelier? Okay. I just didn't remember. With the tape as a timer. Logically, the falling distance will explain the severe blunt force trauma. On top of that, the shot put delivered to the back of a prone figure's head would inevitably replicate the effect of being slammed face first against a surface at significant strength. Okay, so my theory's right. Okay, good, good. So I knocked the victim out, smacked him in the face with the book, or something like that. So this would mean the people that were there beforehand would have had to be the killer, right? Okay, yeah, because there's face wounds. Yeah, Phoenix's, Phoenix examination. Yeah. What? Oh, hell no. Okay, it might be the signs of the struggle. No. Silently being told by someone. No. Hold on. Something that was told privately to him. Signs of a struggle. No. 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 Oh! The anti-roll tape! No! Wait. Yeah. No. Yeah. Dusty broom. No. Clean handrail. No. Wait. No. Okay, Sigmund said that. Okay, Levitica was the only one to tell about the... You know what? I'm gonna stop the recording here. I'm getting frustrated right now. This is so strange. Like, the game is so good, but everything is so obscure right now. I just don't get any of it. So, I will be posting the next episode in 2 days. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. And on that note, I am going to go to bed. I'm going to think about this. And, yeah. Good night, everybody. Peace out.